Welcome to Lesson 1, Labeling Cell Structures. Today I'm going to show you how to label 3 different types of cells, starting off with prokaryotic bacteria cell. Prokaryotic cells are unicellular organisms. So first up, we have the flagella. This is used for the movement of the cell. Next up, we have the pili, which is used for transferring genetic material between bacterial cells. Here is the cytoplasm, so this is the site of chemical reactions. This part is called the nucleoid region. This contains loose DNA. Right over here are the ribosomes, which are used for protein synthesis. Next up, we have the plasma membrane. This controls what enters and exits the cell. In the middle, we have the cell wall, which is made of peptidoglycan, and it provides structural support for the cell. And then we have the capsule, which is the outermost layer. Next up, we have the eukaryotic plant cell. So this is the cell wall made of cellulose. Above it is the Golgi body, which modifies, sorts, and packages macromolecules for cell secretion. Above that, we can see an organelle that's only in plant cells called the chloroplast. This is a site of photosynthesis. Next up is the central vacuole, which stores water, pigments, and waste materials. This is way larger in plant cells than in animal cells. This right here is the graphite crystal, which is a defense mechanism against plant-consuming animals. Next up is the amyloplast. They synthesize and store starch. This right here is the cell membrane, and it controls what enters and exits the cell. These right here are ribosomes, which are again used for protein synthesis. Under that is the peroxisome. This large organelle here is called the nucleus. This is the location of the cell's DNA. Inside the nucleus is the nucleolus, which synthesizes ribosomes. Right here is the endoplasmic reticulum. This mainly surrounds the nucleus. Under that is another important organelle called the mitochondrion. This is the location for aerobic cell respiration. Right here is the Dew's crystal. And then lastly, this is the cytoplasm. This is again the site of chemical reactions. So now we're going to look at another type of eukaryotic cell, which is the animal cell. So lysosomes are hydrolyzing enzymes that break down waste materials. Under that, we can see the cytoplasm. Over here is the rough endoplasmic reticulum. These contain ribosomes on it. Here is the production of proteins. Under that, we can see the ribosomes. Right here is the nucleolus, similar to the plant cell. And then this arrow points to the nuclear membrane. So over here is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Notice how this does not have ribosomes attached to it. Then the arrow above this points to the nucleus. Again, the nucleus is where the DNA of the cell is located. Here is the mitochondrion. Here the glucose is converted into ATP. Right here is the vacuole, and then beside it is the centrosome. This organelle is the Golgi body. And then the last arrow points to the cell membrane of the animal cell. Notice how animal cells do not have a cell wall. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching.